All right, I want to talk to you about the psychology of the invitation. The invitation, to my opinion, is the most important thing. I believe Ambit went out there and gave us some great tools to work with, the Success from Home magazine and the video presentation. I think the video presentation is very well put together, very well prepared, gets better and better every single year. So that is a tool that we use. See, you want to use the tools to get people to look at the presentation. You are not the one giving the presentation. It's using a tool, Success from Home magazine and a DVD or a website video to do the entire presentation for you. A lot of people always ask me, Mike, how do I convince somebody to join? And I say, you don't. And they always say, well, don't we want to get people to join? And I say, we do, but everybody's not going to join. We're not going to go 100%. It's a numbers game. The key is to find out if people are open to making money, get them to take time out of their schedule, and look at a presentation, which is a Success magazine and a DVD 20-minute video. And then it becomes a numbers game. So, folks, the video is great, but if we don't get people to that video, then the video is useless. It's pointless. So you want to become very good at inviting. That's what I did. When I started Ambit 5 years ago, I was working over 100 hours a week. I was extremely busy. I didn't have much time at all to put into Ambit, so I had to make best use of my time. I was a quiet, shy person. I didn't like talking. I didn't like public speaking. Never did it before. But I watched a video at 2 o'clock in the morning, an Energy 526 video, and I joined from watching that video. So I said, this is great. I got to just go out there and get as many people as possible to watch this same 20-minute video. And that's all I did. So I became very good at inviting. Finding out if people are open to making money and getting them to watch a 20-minute video, and that's all I did. And I showed it and showed it and showed it to hundreds of people. Some said yes and some said no. So one thing you want to work on is inviting skills. And you'll see there's a lot of examples I put out here of different invites to use on different types of people. I have a lot of different invites. It's almost like fishing. Right? When you go fishing, you don't use the same pole and the same line, the same lure, and the same bait for every single fish. You're changing the type of pole, the speed of the boat, the depth of the water, the line, the bait that you're using, the lure. You're changing things based on the fish you're going after. So it's the same thing with Ambit. You're changing your invitation, your approach, based on the person's relationship, based on what they do for a living, based on their age, their success level. You're changing your approach. So you'll see on this website, there's a lot of different invitation approaches that you're going to use based on a different approach. So you're changing your fishing pole, you're changing your bait based on different people, and you want to become good at inviting. You want to become great at inviting, and that's how you become a master recruiter, by learning different invitations. And always remember, the key is not to convince people to join. The key is to find out if people are open to making additional income on a part-time basis, getting them to take time out of their busy schedule to sit down on an appointment, look at a Success from Home magazine, and look at a 20-minute video presentation and just do it over and over and over again. Some are going to say yes and some are going to say no. That's okay. You keep doing it and keep doing it, and you're going to get better and better and better. But I'll tell you one thing. When people tell you no, it doesn't mean they're never going to join. It just means right now is not the right time in their life. It might mean that right now they're going to watch you first and see what you do with this business. No just means it's not the right time. They might join down the road. I had over 60 people tell me no when I first started. 60 people have called me back, and they joined in my executive code. They heard me selling businesses. They heard me going on more vacations. They heard me spending more time with my kids, and they wanted to know why. They see me on a magazine cover. I said, remember that part-time energy thing I showed you 4 or 5 years ago? Well, it's doing pretty well. They contacted me back, and they all joined in my executive code, and I promise there'll be dozens more that'll join in my national code, because I go out there and I constantly show people and show people and show people. Your numbers of success are going to get greater and greater. The longer you do this, the more excited you are, the more success you have, the more confidence you have, your numbers are going to increase. So folks, become very good at inviting. Go out there and show this to as many people as possible. I believe Ambit Energy is the best opportunity anybody will ever see. So go out there and share it with the world. And I want to wish you the best of luck. Go out there and make it happen.